Oh, is it working? My computer is glitching. Come on, internet, come on through. Hi guys, it's Danny from Youth Space. I'm here to continue drawing Cruella De Ville because I still haven't finished it because I only do half an hour a week and yeah, that's about it. So I'm sitting here with my pencils, got some tunes on, and yeah. Hang on, my computer is glitching. So, all right. Yes, there we go. So today, again, still drawing Cruella De Ville. I'm gonna try and start the nose, and her nose looks relatively easy because it's just shading involved. And I'm gonna start the mouth, and if you look at that mouth, it's an evil mouth. So I'm gonna attempt that. I don't think we'll finish the mouth today, but we can make a start. So, start by rubbing out some parts that were just acting as guidelines. They weren't necessarily part of the picture. Get rid of the circle that I drew at the very, very, very beginning because, you know, we're done with that. We've used it for guidelines and that's all done. Right, so the nose. So I'm going to start by sketching out the end of the nose. And it's a very angular nose. It's like a downward nose. But yeah, very angular. Very, very, very angular. And her contouring is on point. So I'll go down to there. Oh yeah, if you catch me singing, I got tunes. So I don't know if you guys can hear the tunes, but they're good tunes. So if you catch me singing, too bad. Roxy, right, so I'm going to start by just doing light lines of the nose. She's got a very thin nose. That's amazing. You know what would be easy if I just kind of drew like a smile and maybe like a dot and be like, done. That would save a lot of time. But no, we can't do that. We cannot do that. Maybe we can try. But no, we can't. No. So, draw the base of her nose. Again, very pointy nose. I'm gonna be singing Roxy. Right. Corona? No, not really. Now, noses are weird because my previous pictures, I've never done. It's going to sound so weird, but I've never drawn a nose like this because her nose is pointing right down, whereas other noses that I've drawn, they're pointing to one side or the other. So this is a new for me. So give me strength, pray for me, because I don't know if it's going to work. It's my first time doing it. That's why we love art. We get to try new things. Okay, Cher started playing, so I'm very happy right now. There's a part of me that remembers. All right, that worked out pretty well. And you know, funny story about 101 Dalmatians. I just rewatched the 1990s movie, which is where this Cruella De Ville is from, based on the animated one, of course. But I'm a bigger fan of the animated live action one. And I was talking about it with, who was it? Simone and Michelle. Shout out, guys. I rewatching it, it's so much darker than I remember. Like, you watch the cartoon and you're like, oh yeah, cartoon, puppies are in danger. Oh no, oh, they're saved. And then you watch a live action one. And I guess it's scarier because you're seeing real puppies. You know, you're seeing real dogs. I mean, at some level, you know it's a movie. But it's still scary, especially. There's this one scene that got me. Got me good. Because I haven't seen it in a while. You know, busy. And Poppy, who's my little pupper dog, my little pop, she's sleeping on my bed, watching 101 Dalmatians. She is not at all phased, you know. Surprisingly, she's not afraid of Cruella De Ville, which is surprising because apparently a lot of dogs are. Anyway, and the scene comes up, the dogs are hiding in a haystack, and Cruella comes in with a pitchfork, and she starts, you know, going at it, and she's inches away from this puppy. And I'm just terrified. I never picked that up as a kid. You know, I'm a kid, you know. Kid. I see bright colors, fur coat. Well, cool. But no, and it just got me. I pretty much just hugged Poppy for the rest of the night. God, can only imagine in real life how scary that would be. And that's what makes it, I think that's what makes Cruella a real threat. Because, you know, you watch Maleficent, you watch Ursula, but the thing is, they're not real, you know. You don't see a lot of sorcery in the real world. I mean, there could be, but who knows? But, you know, you don't really see it. Cruella De Vil is something that can actually does happen, you know. And that's what makes it, I think that's what makes her so scary. Same with Gaston from Beauty and the Beast. He's the perfect, he's a great example of toxic masculinity. And what makes him so scary is he's real. There are people out there just like him. And again, that's what makes Cruella so scary, you know? Still one of the best, I guess, best isn't the right word because villains aren't entirely good, but one of the most entertaining villains. There we go. That's the right word to use. Let's see. Comment below. What is your favorite villain? It could be a Disney villain. It could be I don't know. It could be an anime villain. It could be any type of villain. Even comment your favorite movie. Comment your favorite Disney movie. This could be interesting. Because I'm a half medium Disney fan. There are some movies I like, some movies I don't. I'm not hardcore, except for this one. This one I'm hardcore. Right, so we started the shading around the nose, the nostrils. And she's kind of got a love heart nose. I'm looking at it now. It's kind of like a love heart. And that's pretty cute. Who doesn't want a love heart nose? Oh, that's another that's another thing about this picture. When I do other noses, I have to draw nostrils. And not that it's bad, it's just very difficult. Nostrils are weird to draw. I don't know. And that's a plus. Cruella, I don't, because so head on that you don't have to draw a nose. So that's pretty cool. A nostril. You've got to draw a nose. You've got to breathe. And as I'm going, oops, I just screwed that up. Let me fix that. Shading, I'm smudging technique. And as I'm going, I'm fixing up other things that I'm noticing. Like, you probably saw I fixed a couple of the eyelashes. And it's interesting as it comes together. When I start art, any sketch. It could be cartoon, it could be a real life one. When I start, I always just don't see it. You know, I'm like, oh, this is terrible, you know? And then as I go along, I kind of piece it together and I get more confident. So that's pretty cool. So if you're starting drawing now, already drawing, anytime really, if you're starting and you think, oh God, this is terrible, what am I thinking? Keep going. Just keep going, because you don't know what the end result's going to be. You will surprise yourself, I reckon. And keep up practice, and you will get there. I mean, I'm still practicing. I ain't perfect. Michelle, shout out. Michelle's perfect, though. And I think her last video, her wall. See, I always think the wall is finished because it looks. So Michelle is doing live ones on Friday, and she's painting a wall. And every time I watch it, I think it's finished because it looks so glorious. But no, she keeps adding to it, and it just every week surprises me. It just looks amazing. So, okay, the nose is done. That only took 11 minutes, so that was quick. We can start the lips. Oh, she's got some. Oh, let's move the camera. She's got some evil. She's got an evil grin. You know, this is a villain you love to hate. So I'm going to start by drawing the lipstick, which I don't really do. I'm going to start just by outlining her lips. And you see that smile, you know something's up. She's up to something. And another trivial fact, I was watching the sequel to, okay, so I watched both the movies, 101 Dalmatians and 102 Dalmatians, because I recently was on holidays, so why not? Thought I might watch the movies. And trivia fact, in the second one, the plot line is Cruella's been through therapy and she's reformed. And she's Ella until, you know, she snaps and goes back to Cruella De Ville. What I didn't realize, I think I've stuffed up, hang on. Be with you in a second. I think I've stuffed up. What I didn't realize is I was watching it because I'm a nerd. I watch behind the scenes, featurettes. I like watching interviews. I like watching all that stuff. And what I didn't realize was when she's Ella, she wears pinker, redder foundation and redder blushes because there's an evil boiling up inside her. And then when she goes back to Cruella, she goes back to pale. And her hair, when she's Cruella, it's all chaotic. But when she's Ella, it's like a beehive because there's a big old mess under it waiting to come out. I never realized that. I thought that was very, very clever how they did that. That's some trivia for you. And if you haven't seen 102 Dalmatians, 10 out of 10 recommend. That one is my childhood one because I actually watched, all right, story time with Danni. So growing up, we had a friend who owned a craft business in the back of her, in her house. And she had a store. It was in like her backyard. My memory's fuzzy, but she had like a store in her backyard, and it was a big backyard, so it wasn't like cramped. Yeah, she had a store, and she had lovely dolls and craft that she'd make. And my mum, who made lovely dolls, she would, you know, sell her things there as well. So we'd go there pretty much every week. And I don't know how it started, but she lent us, and this is going back a long time, guys. She lent us a VHS copy of the cartoon 101 Dalmatians. And I got hooked. Man, I loved that movie growing up. So every time we went there, would either give it back or would either borrow it again. Until eventually she kind of just gave in, and she kind of just gave it to us. She's like, look, I don't watch it. Here you go. I think the smile could be more curved. What do you guys think? Let me sketch out, see what I'm doing. Yeah, that could be more curved. And yeah, so I got addicted to this movie, and then, where am I going with this? Yeah, so then eventually, one night watching, I think, TV, and 102 Dalmatians came up, and I didn't realize that there was like a live action version. So I thought this live action version was a sequel to the cartoon. That's right. Which I thought was weird, but I loved it. So I got hooked to that, and anytime we went to Video Easy or anytime it came on TV, I would, park my butt right in front of the TV and watch it because it was a good movie. And then, I don't know, on one of our many Video Easy trips, if you remember Video Easy, because it was a while ago that it shut down. If you remember, comment below, because I got some good memories at Video Easy. Looking at the shelves, and there I see it. There's a live action 101 Dalmatians, and I was gobsmacked. Borrowed it, and now that is my favorite Disney movie of all time, because it's dark, it's funny, it's scary. It is actually quite scary. Like I said, when you think about it, here you've got these people kidnapping dogs and other animals. I mean, there's even a scene in it where they show you the character. His name is Skinner because he skins the animals. And there's a scene in his laboratory, and it's terrifying. I'm not going to go into too much detail, but it is. It's actually quite terrifying, and I think that's why I like it. You watch other Disney remakes and Disney movies, and it's all light, it's all fun, it's all singing. But then, even the original animated movie, which I love, even that's very lighthearted. Scary when you think about it, but lighthearted. And then you watch this one, and they really just, they really go for it. And that's what's scary. But I love it. So again, just still outlining the smile, the grin, the smirk, whatever you call it, because she's evil. I don't know how I'm doing. I don't know. Oh, yes, another Cher song. So I'm just now sketching out her toothy grin. She's got a lot of teeth. I tried last night. I tried drawing a picture of my of my little puppy, and it came out so weird. People look at my puppy, my dog, and they always say that she looks like a little bear, which is true. She does. She looks like a little bear. So I'm trying to draw her last night because I don't know. I just felt like drawing, felt like practicing. And it looked like a bear. It did not, it did not look like my baby. It looked like a bear. So I think I do not have the talent to draw animals. I wish I did, because, oh my god, animals are amazing. But no, it did not work out. And maybe if I'm, willing to show it, I might show you guys next week. But no, it was pretty bad. So that is a clear indication that I need more practice with animals. It was bad. The likes of me abide. So, I don't know if you guys can hear it. I've got tunes on in the background, and I'm listening to Cher, because, you know, love me some Cher. And I love ABBA as well. Grew up with ABBA. And what Cher did, Cher starred in Mamma Mia, the sequel, Here We Go Again. That's what it's called. And to capitalize on that, she did a cover album of many ABBA songs. And it's, oh god, guys, it is so good. So I'm listening to that right now. You know, I remember when it first came out, I listened to it on like a loop. It was so good, and it is so good. And I think she's announced she's going to do another ABBA album, because she didn't do all of ABBA's songs. She only did a couple of them. So I think she's going to do more ABBA songs, which is just, oh, yes, amazing. Amazing. So I'm just going to detail the teeth a little bit more. Start shading the back teeth, because the back teeth are darker, because, you know, that's how shade works. Okay. It's coming together. I'm not hating it like I did before. And now I'm going to finish drawing her red lips. I love a red lipstick. I love red. Can't see it because my nails are chipping, but red. I wear red a lot. I even bought, just recently, because I was on holiday, so I had time to go online shopping. I recently just bought a red coat. It's like a vest kind of thing. It's like a vest, sleeveless coat, and it's faux fur. So it ain't real fur, because I refuse to wear real fur, but it's faux fur, and it's exquisite. It's nice. It's warm. It's very, very nice. But yeah, I refuse to wear real fur, because fur is not right. But yeah, and you know, when I was buying it, I was like, this is very Cruella De Ville. And it was. It's a very Cruella De Ville kind of outfit. So I just ran with it, you know. Why not? But yeah, so hopefully that arrives soon. And who knows, I might even wear it in the video next time and be like, hey guys, my coat arrived. I'm going to darken her lips up too, because, you know, red. And I'm now listening to, oh, you guys need to check this movie out. So, Renee Zellweger just starred, it was like last year, in a movie called Judy. And I don't know if you guys know who Judy Garland is, but I reckon you should, because she's amazing, talented. She passed away, sadly, in the 70s, I believe. Amazing, talented artist who just had a very hard life. And Renee Zellweger played her in a biopic called Judy, of course. And it was such an amazing movie. And in it, Renee Zellweger, who's, you know, not known for singing, she sang once in Chicago, which is another musical. She sang as Judy Garland, and she did such an amazing job. She released a solo album with other Judy Garland songs. And OMG, she's so talented, so amazing. I suggest you guys check it out, learn. Oh, hi, Dean. Oh, thanks, Dean. Dean just commented, says it looks great. Thank you for assuring me, because I'm never 100% certain. But yeah, and Renee Zellweger just did an amazing. I think she got an Oscar for doing it. Yeah, she just captured the heartbreak of this Hollywood legend. And the story is quite heartbreaking, because watch it, learn about Judy Garland. You might actually know who Judy Garland is. For those who have seen the original Wizard of Oz from 1939, I think 39. Let me just research that. I got my computer right here too. Wizard of Oz, 1939. Yes, 1939. That was her. Dorothy was Judy Garland. Lots of backstory and history to that movie, but yeah, so 10 out of 10, recommend. I'm now going to what I'm going to do with the rubber or the eraser. She's got glare on her lips because, you know, that's where the light hit it. So first I'm going to darken up the lips again, and I'm going to use my rubber to rub out the grey lead to reflect the light. Oh yes, more Cher. So my tunes are now playing classic Cher from the Cher show, 1970s. Right, so I think the lips are dark enough. So now using my rubber, I'm just going to draw a line where the light hits it, and a dot, and a dot, maybe one up there. And there. That's how easy it is to do lighting and shading. Right. So I didn't think we would get Chloe DeBeige. Renee was great in Chicago. Yes, she was. Damn right she was. So if you see Chloe DeBeige, that's my sister. Love you, sis. Shout out to Chloe. But yes, Chicago. Ugh, amazing. I believe she won an Oscar for that too. Her and who else was in it? Richard Gere, Queen Latifah, and oh god, my mind's blanking. What's her name? This is terrible. This is bad. I should know this because I'm a fan of the movie. I'm just going. Computer's right here. Convenient. Let me look it up. Her name is Catherine Zeta-Jones. That's who I was thinking of. All amazing, extremely talented, just amazing movie. So there we go. Like I said, I didn't think we would get the nose. I mean, I knew we'd get the nose done. I didn't think we'd get the smile done, but look at that. Now we're ahead of schedule. Amazing. So I think that's about all the time we have for today. Next time we start actually drawing. So as you can see, we've still got the guidelines of the face. So next week we start doing the details. We start drawing the ears. We start drawing the cheekbones and the shading. We go into more details. So if you can see in the picture, she's got lines around her mouth. So we'll do more of that. We can start the outline of the hair. I'm debating whether to put the puppy leg in there because if I'm going to draw a puppy, I'd rather draw it or the puppy. And as you guys heard me previously mention, I cannot draw puppies. So I'm either going to edit the puppy out and just draw the rest of her coat. But you know what? We'll decide that next week. Thanks for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed watching my little sketch as I talk random stuff. I had a joy doing it, and I can't wait to do it again next week. See you guys.